Good morning, it's Meeks. Morning. I've just come on here to talk to you guys about my workshop that I'm running. So if you have any questions or anything about CICs or anything like that, let me know. I'm here to answer. Hey, Marie. Oh, you're the lady I was DMing. Hey, morning. Morning, girl. I'm just on here to answer any questions about workshops, CICs, anything like that. So, yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm not going to be in there for too long, but I thought I would just come live for a little bit this morning as I've got a bit of time. What do you want dates for, hun? The workshops. So we got this one, which is 26th of May. This one is the Old Kent Road one. So this is at the end of the month. This is the Old Kent Road one. Link is in the bio if you want the link to the tickets. But yeah, this one behind me is the Old Kent Road one. Then we've got another one the following week. Yeah, the following week or the week after. On the 6th of June. And it's the same workshop. I'm just running it in a different location. So obviously, if you're closer to Old Kent Road, then you can come to that one. If you're closer to Woolwich, where the second one is, then you can come to that one. But they're both going to be the exact same workshop, same setup. This is what you'll be learning about. So how to set up your CIC. Even if you didn't have an idea of what you wanted to set it up around, I can help you with that. And we can start the process in setting up your CIC in that workshop. So we go through setting up your mission statement, setting up who wants to. Good morning, LD. Good morning, Bean. Yeah, so we go through setting up your mission statement. We go through setting up who you can partnership with. I take you through the actual form that you need to set up. And like I said to you in the DMs, I actually do set up CICs for people. So we could have a conversation about that after the workshop if that's something that you want. So yeah, lots of things going on in that workshop. We've got workbooks, we've got loads of things going on. I, as someone who's got ADHD, right? I like things to be very interactive. I want you guys to come away with actual things that you can go home and actually I have mastered this new partnerships and funding. So have you actually set up your CIC yet, or is it just partnerships and funding that you need? Let me know, because I'm going to be doing other workshops as well. But this workshop specifically is to actually help people set up their CIC or find out what it kind of is and how they can use their skills and everything else to kind of start their CIC. So yeah, let me know if you've actually set it up yet, or if it's just more of the fact that you want some advice and stuff. Because I do run sessions. There's a lot of things I do. I have not yet. Can you send me an email? So DM me your email. DM me your email address, and I can send you an email with some more information about the other services that I run as well. Good morning, guys. Hi, everyone that's joined. Yeah. So if you just write your email just to me in the DMs, then I can send you an email with all the relevant information and stuff. You're very welcome. Morning, everyone. I'm just on here for a little bit. I'm just coming to talk to you guys about CICs and my workshop that I'll be running. So if you guys have any questions about CICs or anything, let me know. I'll probably be coming off here in about 10-20 minutes. So fire away, get at me because I have a meeting. So I've got to be off here in a minute. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. Morning, guys. Morning. I'm just on here to talk about my workshop and TICs. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat because I will be coming off here in a bit. So I'm not staying on here for too long. Morning, guys. Morning, everyone. If you have any questions about CICs or my workshops or any questions at all, I'm only going to be on here for another like 15 minutes because I've got a meeting to go to. So, yeah, shoot them out, get them at me, and I'll answer whatever I can in the time that I'm here. Morning, guys. Hey, I have just. Sorry, darling. Have what? Oh, come across my page. Thanks. What brought you to my page? Did you see one of my videos? Probably about CICs because I talk about that quite a lot. I mean, I do other stuff with this business, but CICs is like my main thing right now because I just think it's so good. Like, I literally got 20k funded by National Lottery to run projects in the community for young people, offenders, ex-offenders, and I just think anyone that has a skill, any skill that you have, can set this up and can get funding. And National Lottery is not the only place you can get funding. There's so many other places that do more funding, less funding. Um, do you help people that have been released for manslaughter? Yeah. So, with my other business, the CSHM Project, I help offenders and ex-offenders who have had violent, drug-related, or money-related offences. So that would be robberies, that would be stabbings, that would be manslaughter, murder, drug dealing, anything like that. So, yeah. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Yeah, so if you need help with that, if you send me a DM on this account, I can send you my email and then we can talk a little bit more and you can do referrals or anything like that. So yeah, happy to help. But also, how old is the person that you want me to help? Because I would help anyone anyway, right? But my target audience is 18 to 30-year-olds. But obviously if they're out of that age range but they really want the help, then I help anyone in it. So yeah, send me a DM. As soon as I come off live and finish my meeting, I will get back to you. Hi everyone, it's Joy. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions for me, then shoot them away, let me know. Because I will be coming off here soon. You're very welcome, darling. No problem at all. Morning, guys. Morning. I'm just on here for a little bit. I'm coming off at 1:45, 25 to, sorry, should I say. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a lovely day too. The weather is beautiful outside, so it always puts me in a good mood when the weather's good. So we love that. Morning, guys. Morning, everyone that's joined. Nice to see you on this lovely morning. If you have any questions for me, put them in the comments. Yeah, CICs, business, anything like that. This behind me is the workshop that I am running. So, yeah, this is the workshop that I'm running. One's in Old Kent Road. I've got another one June the 6th in Woolwich. So if you guys want to actually like proper take this seriously and get funded and start your CIC, and it could be anything. If you're a personal trainer, if you're in construction, the beauty industry, anything like that, you have a skill that you could teach, or you could run workshops and sessions and whatever projects, anything. Let me know. Dance. It's another. I've got a friend who is a dancer, and she set up her CIC to run dance sessions in old people's homes and with young people in the community. Right. So something that she loves, she gets funded for. She gets to run it, spend her days doing what she loves. So listen, not a lot of people know about CIC. Oh, sorry, I've just seen this comment. I followed you earlier. Good to see you on live. I sent you a message. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, girl. And yeah, I don't really come on live a lot. I don't really like coming on live, but I feel like it's one of them things that I just have to do, because sometimes people won't reach out through your videos or whatever. And sometimes when people DM me, I actually don't see it. So yeah, I thought I'd just come on live for a bit. And I think I need to do this more. I think I need to come on live more. It's not as scary as I thought it was. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad this came at a good time. Trust me, it like even once you set up, you don't have to rush to do anything. But I feel like even just knowing about what CIC is, and getting the oh, thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate you so much. But yeah, just starting your CIC and getting the knowledge. You know what I mean, from someone who's done it, and has got funding and is working on partnerships and stuff like that. I think it's such a good model. Do you know what I mean? And any sort of business, even right, if you work in a company, so say for example you are a safeguarding officer at a company, right? That's just come to my head randomly. So you're a safeguarding officer at a company. That is a skill that you have. And you could set up a CIC and go and train other organizations in safeguarding. Do you know what I mean? So there's so much things. It's literally, if you have a creative brain, which I do, I have a very creative brain. So like you literally can do most things with the CIC as long as it's helping the community. So I definitely say to anyone who has a skill or wants to do something, hi everyone that's joined, definitely start your CIC, because within my so the first year I started my CIC, which was in 2023, I didn't do much with it. Like I was doing all the admin stuff and whatever. I knew I wanted to set up. In the beginning, it was a charity. I didn't know about CICs, and through doing research. Sorry, whoa. I found out about CICs, and I said, "Oh, this is the right model for me right now." So started that. First year didn't do much with it at all. Just doing all the back work, admin stuff, getting my policies, my trainings, all of that in. And after a year, I said, right, I'm ready. I've got my training program. I've got my personal development program, which I created. Um, and I said, right, I'm ready to get some funding now. So, yeah, did national lottery, got national lottery first time, first bid I put in, got it straight away. 20k. Well, I just got a little bit under 20k, but that's because I put in for under 20k. I think I got 19,510. And yeah, 75% of that money that I got, so 75% of that 20k I got goes to me. That's my pay for the work that I do. And everything else that I do, and everything else that I use the money for was to do the training thing. Let me actually show you one of my training books. Have I got it here? So this is one of the personal development training books that I created. So this is my unlocked one. This is for offenders and ex-offenders and people on probation. So it's 7 sessions and it's very thick, yeah, and there's a lot of work in here. And this is what I got funded to do. So I got funded to make this, I got funded to print this, and I got funded to actually offer this and put this out to the public. So 20k, yeah, skills that I've had for years. I've been working in criminal justice for 7 years now. been a prison officer, I've been a probation officer, I've been a transitional worker, I've been a drug and alcohol worker, like I've done it all, right? And yeah, I decided, you know what, in these organizations, like I can help, but small, because there's other stuff that I have to do. I'm not just coaching every single day, I'm doing loads of other things. So I said, no, you can actually go and do this yourself. Do you know what I mean? And this be the sole thing that I do, which is mentoring, which is helping people get into employment via trades and entrepreneurship. So that's my passion, and that's what I said to myself at 20 years old. I'm 27 now. At 20 years old, I had the idea, and I said to myself, you know what? I want to start up my own thing. And it took me 3 years to actually get to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to set up, and I'm going to take it seriously. And I did, and I got my funding, and now I'm off, mate. I'm soaring, and I can pay myself, so I can go into organisations and offer what I do for free. And yeah, I've got the money. Do you know what I mean? And once I've done this project, I can put in more money for more projects. So it's trust me, very, very, very good model that not a lot of people know about. And there's only like, so previously I had a business coach when I first started. My first year I had a business coach. And she was like the only person that was talking about CICs, right? And 2 years into my CIC, I said, you know what, I could be a business coach. Like, I actually could. I help people do LTDs and stuff anyway. And I've learned so much about this CIC stuff. I could do it. And with this business, the Legacy Hub, I said, you know what, part of what I do is going to help people set up their CICs. And I help with project development. I help with quite a lot of things. So yeah, let's talk. If you want to set up your CIC, I've got my workshop. Can you actually see the date is here? So it'll be that bank holiday Monday, and this one's in Oakham Road, and then I've got another one which is the 6th of June, which is a Friday, and that is from 10 to 1:30, and that's in Woolwich. So yeah, obviously there'll be other stuff I want to do. I've had a couple messages from people saying that, you know, they can't get to the workshops or they're out of borough and whatever, so I might do an online one as well. But personally for me, guys, I have ADHD, right? So I'm a very in-person person. I feel like the energy, the stuff that I can give you and the work we can actually do is better in person. But yes, how do you say her name? Is it F Sharif? Yeah. Sorry if I've said that wrong, but yeah, I will be looking to do some online ones as well. So I do like coaching and stuff as well, but a lot of what I do is online. But I have had quite a few messages from people in the last few weeks saying that they're, like I said, they're out of borough or they can't come to the workshops. So yeah, I will be looking to run this workshop online as well for people who can't make it out of borough, like yourself, can't leave the house, whatever it is, right? Because there's no barrier that is stopping you setting up your CIC. If you can't leave the house, you set up your CIC around the fact that you can do whatever you do it from your house. Do you know what I mean? And listen, even things like personal trainers, yeah, they can personal train via their computer or via their phone. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I know who do personal training, like fitness stuff, via Zoom. And I always thought, like, how would that work? How is that going to work? But it does. Do you know what I mean? And they've got loads of success. So yeah, being not being able to get out and about, that is not a barrier. That is not a problem. You can just set up your business. This is the beauty of being a CEO, right? You set up your business to do it exactly how you want to do it. And also, because you know them struggles, you can also help people who have the same struggles as you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, send me a DM, and as soon as I get off live, and I've got a meeting straight after I get off here. So as soon as I finish that meeting, I will get to my DMs and we can talk. But yeah, I'm glad this is giving you the motivation, because honestly, this is exactly what I'm here for. Exactly what I'm here for. Who is this inviting me to co-host? Sorry, darling. Before I accept co-hosting, what will be co-hosting? Because I'm not on here to be doing getting all my followers to like send me stuff. That's what I'm here for. And I know I've in the past when I've gone live, I've had people do that, and I've accepted it, and then they've just come on here and they're like, let's have a what they call it? Let's have a battle. And I'm like, what's that? I'm not part of that TikTok world, darling. I'm just here to talk about CICs and help people with that. So yeah, if you want to join to talk about CICs, I'm happy to do that. Just put it in the comments and I'll accept you. Literally, but I'm not here to get people to send me money and do all that. But guys, you can like the live because that will help push it out to people. I will appreciate that. That costs nothing. But yeah, I'm not here to get you guys to send me anything. But yeah, guys, if you have any other questions, what funding is the easiest to get? So National Lottery was, right, when I did my CIC 3 years ago, National Lottery was the easiest to get, and I still think it's the easiest to get, but they've changed their guidelines. So when I started, you just had to have your CIC. It didn't have to be open a certain amount of time, but now they've changed it so that you have to be set up on Companies House for 15 months before you can go for the National Lottery, which is a bit rubbish, do you know what I mean? But there are so many other fundings you can get. So off the top of my head, we got UNLTD, which is quite hard to get, I'm not gonna lie. Heritage Fund, yeah, that's another one. Heritage Fund, Arts Council. Okay, so D, what is it that your CIC is doing? What is it that you do? What is it that you've tried to put in for project wise? And then I can see if I can think of some funds that you can put in for, because yeah, there are going to be some that's hard. And let me tell you this, right? Think of it. Think if you're thinking, oh, I love that. Well done, love that. Have you had funding from National Lottery before? Oh, I love that. I'll write that down. Give you a follow from my CIC page. Hold on. Cool. I'm gonna give you a follow on our first one. Okay, so that was your first one. So have you tried going for it again? Because if you've got it before, it'll be easier for you to get it the second time. Then Arts Council. Okay, so did you get Arts Council? Because yeah, like I said, it with a lot of these fundings, right? It's all about showing it. They rejected it. What was the reason? Because they normally always give feedback on the reason. So what was the reason that they rejected it first time? Okay. Yeah, what was the reasons for the rejection on? They said other applications were stronger. Okay, and did they give any reason as to? Oh, my AirPods just died. Wait, guys, can you hear me? Because I've just taken my AirPods out and I don't know if you can hear me. Just like the live if you can hear me so I can continue. They're just bad. Perfect, thank you, hon. Right, so usually they will give you so if they just said that other applications were stronger, that's strange, because normally they give you like proper like written feedback. But regardless, right, if you feel like your application could have been stronger, the first thing I'm going to say is you always have to think about your impact. Yeah, show your impact. Include like things like questionnaires and feedback from your service users. Include what do you call it? What are we calling it? Sorry, my brain, ADHD, it goes off a bit. Hold on, it's coming. Include like research. So if you've gone to the community and done any research of the project that you want to put on, and the people that have said, yeah, we want that project, collect all that information, put it into your bid. In a lot of the bids, there will be things at the end where you can add additional documents and stuff, and that's where you want to add as much additional documents as you can. So I always said, I have all that information. Yeah, see, that's any bid. Yeah, any bid that you can, you want to put as much information as you can. If there's a bit where it says add additional documents, add additional information, try collate it into one document though, because a lot of the time if they see loads of little documents added, they won't look at all of them. So what I would do is collate it all into one document and send that off to them when you do your bids, and that will strengthen your bid. Also, you want to do your impact, outcomes. Oh, what was the other one? Impact, outcomes, deliverables, and there's another one. I'll find it and I'll do a video on it because I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, right? But it's like a table, and you fill out this table with all of the stuff that your project does, what it's done, the impact that it's made, what you delivered, how it was delivered, all your feedback, whatever, right? And that just helps. That's what funders look at, right? Because I actually know someone who does, who is the funder. they work for the funding people, so they look at the applications and they you know, go through it and see who they're going to give money to and who not. And they actually gave me that information, that your deliverables, outcomes, impact, and there was one other one, is going to be what, speaking their language, if you know what I mean. Sometimes all the jargon, the CIC jargon and whatever, right, we say all that and it falls in deaf ears. But if you can literally show them that your service is wanted, you've done the research to say that, yep, this is exactly what I want, and you've put that all in there, surveys, feedback, any of that, one document, send it off, and that would do your impact. But what I was saying before, right, was, what was the last one? Deliverables, outcome, impact. But there is one more, and I honestly, for the life of me right now, I can't remember what it is. But like I said, I'll do a video, and if you DM me, I can, once I've finished my meeting after this, I'll let you know. But just quickly, because I've got to get off here in like 3 minutes, right? What I was saying was, when people have been in the business for longer, right, they have way more things to prove. Do you know what I mean? So they'll have all their previous projects that they've done. And look, as a funder, I'm more likely to go with someone who's done more than go with someone who's done less. So it's not about what you've done, but it's about how you prove your impact and how you prove that, you know, this is needed, what we've done in the past has been successful, and we need more money to run this. Yeah, so as long as you've got that and you put that in the right way, they're more likely to look at you over someone who doesn't have a lot or hasn't put that into their bid. That's what I'm learning, because really and truly with my service, I got National Lottery with nothing. Do you know what I mean? And there's been other partnerships and stuff that I've got through other organisations, that just because I come online and I speak about what I do, they've come to me and been like, yeah, we need you to come in and do this, or we need you to come in and do that. And one thing I'm very bad at, right, is taking content. So I'm very good at getting the feedback forms. I'm very good at all of that stuff. But getting the content and being able to show people, oh, I did this workshop and this is what I did, and that's something that I need to work on, right? So we all have stuff that we need to work on. It's part of the process, part of the journey. But yeah, one thing I'd say is try and just have one document that you can just send off, which has all your information in it, and that you can just add to the additional parts at the end, and that's going to be a really good thing for you. Oh yeah, you have loads to show, so that's perfect. That's actually perfect. Hey cars, yeah, that's absolutely perfect. So, oh, not you sending me a heart. Thank you, girl. Love that. Yeah, so you got this, girl. Like I said, my DMs are open, so if you have any like quick questions, anything, just send me a DM. Guys, I'm coming off here in 1 minute. I might come back on after my meeting. So yeah, but I'm coming off here in 1 minute. If I don't come later, then I'll come. If I don't come in here in the next like 2 hours, I'll come in here later on in the evening. Try to come. Yeah, cuz come, man, come. It's gonna be good, and you could definitely start a CIC in June. I need to get the ticket. Yeah, imagine I saw your sister last time I was at the place where I'm holding it. I saw your sister. I was at the bus stop and she walked past me and we both looked at each other like, cuz, and then we had a little chat. Bless her. It was lovely to see. I ain't seen her in years, but yeah, come. I'd love to have you there, honestly. CICs are great and I love it, honestly. And you can have a CIC and an LTD. Like this Legacy Hub is my LTD, right? And then my next my CIC CS project is my social enterprise. So I do similar things with both, but one of them I get funded for and the other one I just get paid for like a normal business person. So it's good. You can have both type of businesses. You don't just have to have one or the other. One gets money in and one is for everything else. Right, guys, I've got to shoot off, yeah, because I have a meeting to go to. So I'm going to come back on here. If I don't come up on here in the next 2 hours, I'll be back on later on this evening and we can talk a little bit more. All right. Thank you, guys, everyone who is part of this live, and have a lovely day, and I'll see you all soon. Oh, how do I end this? How do I actually end this? What the hell? Bye, guys. when I can find out how to end this. What the hell? No, guys. Oh, ending. Bye.